Well, if you're considering going dairy-free, then stay right where you are. Get your notepad out, your pen out, because nutrition scientist Zani Veldsman is here to talk about what makes soy so great, so wonderful. Zani, welcome. Good morning.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Now, I like this topic, though, because there's so much like myths around soy. Some people say it's a good alternative for protein, but is soy really good and healthy for you? Tell us.
Well, soy is actually quite rich in carbohydrates, fiber, heart-healthy polyunsaturated fatty acids. Protein is also a good source of minerals of like phosphorus, iron and calcium, and it's also a good source of your B vitamins. It is especially a good source of protein for vegans and vegetarians.
Oh, wow.
And I know it's also grown in popularity, and it sounds like, based on what you've just said now, that it's quite nutritious, very nutritious, in fact. If I go to a grocery store now, what sort of soy products should I be looking out for? And what's available? What's out there for people looking to go dairy-free?
Yes, so best way to consume soy is in its least processed forms. So be on the lookout for unsweetened soy milk, edamame beans, miso paste, tofu or tempeh. The more processed the product becomes, the more wary you should be. So our processed forms of soy, like soy patties, sausages, and even some soy protein powders, tend to have a lot of added ingredients, which actually dilutes the inherent goodness of soy.
Absolutely. Now, if you have to compare it with normal dairy milk, soy milk versus dairy milk, how does it then compare?
So soy milk tends to have less kilojoules than its low-fat or full-cream dairy counterparts, with a natural fat content similar to that of skim milk. Because it is plant-based, it is low in saturated fatty acids, and it is actually naturally cholesterol-free. Its calcium content is also comparable to that of cow's milk, and it has got higher calcium levels than any other plant-based milk.
Okay, well, that's very interesting. Now, we've heard, I think, in the past, the connection between soy and hormone levels. It's even gained a bit of a bad reputation based on just that conversation alone. What is the connection and the link between soy and our hormone levels?
Okay, so research has actually showed us over the past few years that with a normal intake of soy of about 1 to 3 portions a day, there's no unwanted effects on hormone levels or function. So you might ask, what is a portion of soy? So that is actually a cup of unsweetened soy milk or half a cup of edamame beans or tofu.
A day?
A day.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. We can live with that.
Yeah,
can do that.
Now, you told Taviso like to go out there and what products to get. Now, once I get the soy products, how am I actually going to use it?
All right, so you've got lots of choices. You can add soy milk to your coffee, to your tea, to cereals, and to smoothies. It is a great lactose-free substitute if you're used to using dairy-based milks. Other plant-based milks tend to separate when added to hot beverages, but soy milk stays intact, giving your coffee that nice creamy feel when you actually drink it. It is also a great dairy substitute for dairy-free pasta dishes like the family favorite lasagna, or adds great taste and texture to desserts such as custards and ice creams. Then you can also have edamame beans, which you can have as a snack. You can have it in a Buddha bowl, in a stir fry, or in a salad. And then tofu, you can fry it, you can bake it, you can grill it, you can scramble it. And that just adds a whole world of culinary diversity to your weekly menu.
Well, I think just this conversation adds a whole world of just information and opens us up to a whole new world of dairy-free living. Zani, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, hopefully you've taken some notes over there. There you have it. It's clear that using soy milk as a dairy alternative or simply enjoying it as part of a balanced diet is good for you. It's a good idea, and it's so easy to use as well. So Zani, thank you so much. We hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Go get your soy life extravaganza going on.